If you have a British sports car and it needs any work done of any kind, you need to bring it here.
Yeah, we work on old English cars. That's what we do.
In this place, ailing British sports cars get to live again.
Try to fix it.
One of the most sought-after mechanics for English cars in this part of the world is Neil Estes. Neil does a lot of things, and we'll talk about that later, but right now Neil is the man to go to if you've got a problem with your Mini or anything else English. Besides working on everybody else's car, Neil has gotten this rather stripped down MG, and he's going to rebuild it from the engine, the frame up until it's a brand new car, and then he'll race it, and we'll watch that whole thing happen. His brother Robert, also an expert mechanic, helps him day in and day out working on these fantastic cars. Now it's time to work on the Mini Cooper parked outside. She needs a clutch adjustment and a few other things done too. So Neil takes a good look.
See how thin the nut is?
Oh,
You have
there's
the stop
something.
nut, you have the lock nut, and then the stop nut. And the idea,
It's got to go inside. You got two wrenches on there then.
I can't release it
Because you can't get
because
a
I
hold
can't
of it
do
by
both of
itself.
them.
Oh, jeez.
Actually, I need two long wrenches, but I don't have two long wrenches. So. You mother.
The two wrenches won't fit side by side because one of the nuts is narrower than the other. And of course it's the inside nut. So Neil's solution to this problem, inside to the grinder.
But we're going to have a longer wrench. Yeah.
Neil can't adjust that clutch unless he frees up those two nuts. And since one is so much thinner, he's thinning his wrench even more. Neil has such patience while he carefully manipulates the two wrenches so that each one fits exactly on the nut. And then he did it. Now there's another problem.
On in. Okay, why isn't this engaging?
It sure feels like it is.
Yeah, I know. Something, you know, whoever put the clutch in has got a perfectly good clutch disc there in the trunk. So they put a clutch disc in it without replacing the pressure plate. It has some wear, but this certainly wear left. It's not worn completely out, it's worn.
Neil inspects the leftover parts from repairs done by another shop.
So, the guy put an oil pump in it too. For no good reason, I'll bet. There's the old oil pump. Slot drive oil pump. Okay, what do we do now? Say that what they mean by the limit of the travel is the bottom of the threads. All right, go ahead and put the clutch in.
Just hold it.
Yeah, push it in, pump it a couple of times and hold it. All right.
Don't worry, sports car lovers. Neil will take a step-by-step procedure to solving this clutch problem on the Mini. We don't have to worry about that. It's just a matter of what will be necessary to resolve the situation. Neil Estes is a true American craftsman. He loves his work. He respects the machines he works on. He has the highest standards. We'll be doing more stories showing how Neil solves problems while repairing these wonderful vintage automobiles. They can all be fixed thanks to Neil Estes.
Okay. Yeah. We'll get it if it comes in.
Yeah.
So it's front wheel drive.